Hey guys, I'm on YouTube again, and this is solo, and I'm talking. I'm going to be talking about my what I'm doing in meditation right now, technically. So basically, I've been meditating on and off for a few years. Honestly, more like 2 years. I've made some decent progress with my chakras. Fun thing is I haven't paid much attention to my throat chakra. Um, because it's not the basis of a lot of abilities and stuff. But third eye, telekinesis, clairvoyance, and all that stuff. And then you got the lower chakras, which is can be associated with the dantian, which is another basis of telekinesis. Bring the energy up through your chest and then your hands. Then you can exteriorize the energy and do telekinesis from your lower chakras and all that. So basically, the higher and lower chakras are a lot of abilities, from those points. But the throat chakra isn't, doesn't really help with too much besides speech. And I'm actually noticing a little bit of a stutter I've developed from not working on my throat chakra and really working on energizing everything else. So that could be a problem. But what I've achieved is basically humming, like really like a decent level of energization. I can't really feel any energy. I can't feel energy outside of my body yet, but I guess I'm focusing on energizing my body more. Um, so basically, what I've started doing, my lower stomach or my dantian, there is like so much freaking energy in my lower stomach. I'm telling you, like my entire stomach. You want to call it solar plexus down to the root. I mean, it'll vibrate like a freaking, not like a phone alarm or something. Like it'll just hum. I mean, I swear, if it could be audible, it would sound like a voice hum, like it's just so much energy. But that can happen rather easily. I mean, it hardly takes any concentration. I just have to think about it, and it'll just start vibrating on some small level. It doesn't take much work to get it up to top capacity, which isn't that much. But I mean, I might not know how much energy I'm actually having, but it's got to be a lot. I mean, it's not like the vibrational state of astral projection. Like that's a whole nother level, but it's one level under that, I'd say. But and I've also succeeded in energizing other parts of my body, like my legs used to vibrate a lot just because I was trying to flow crown energy down my body, and then I was trying to bring it back up, but I couldn't visualize or feel it coming back up. So I guess the energy would just get stuck in my legs, which would result in a lot of excess energy being on my legs. They would just vibrate, easily. Um, they're not doing that much now, but that's just because I haven't been paying much attention to them because I've been focused on doing something else. So I said I decided that I had reached a decent level with chakras. I've energized pretty much all the lower ones up to the heart, and I'm actually in a lot of pressure in the third eye. Like I wouldn't say it's open just because I don't see anything with it, or but I can get that one really weakly humming. Like that one's a hard one to work on to get it humming. Like to get it humming is something else. Like I don't think I've ever really genuinely gotten the third eye to hum with energy. Um, but I guess that's reasonable. I mean, it has to be open in order to hum. Um, but a lot of pressure, and I'm honestly just wondering when the crap is it gonna open already? I mean, come on, how long have I been working on the third eye chakra? I mean, is it supposed to crack open? I've heard all these wonderful stories about how people meditate for like a few friggin' days and all of a sudden, bam, and they seeing ghosts and spirits and stuff. I'm like, seriously, how long have I been meditating on this thing? And all I'm feeling is maybe pressure and a little bit of expansion. Like, yay, okay, when you can open now. But really, I mean, that's all I'm getting from third eye. Anyway, um, I started working on something completely different recently, maybe about 4 days ago. I started energizing my hands because that was one of the first things I worked with my will, intention, or whatever. So I can get my hands, forearms, biceps, and shoulders to vibrate just like the chakras do, like to hum. So it was really interesting because the first time I felt it, I was like, I gotta seize this opportunity. Like it's not very often I hear of the rest of the body being able to vibrate just like the chakras can. So I've heard of a lot of I've heard of systems where instead of just focusing on the seven major chakras, you focus on basically all of the microscopic chakras around your body, and that can help with astral projection. But regardless, I am working on making my whole body vibrate. So right now I'm working on my neck and my wing bone. I want on my back because I haven't really focused on my back as much, and I want my whole body to be able to vibrate. So we're kind of just working on bringing energy up from my arms to my shoulders and then down to the back, down to the wing bone. So I call it the vibrational gauntlets or whatever, because just because it's a cool concept. So I got the two vibrational gauntlets, and then I got the shoulder, um, I don't know, shoulder guards, maybe back plate mail or something. I'm just kind of thinking of it like armor almost, because if you watch One Piece, then like I think armor the basically it's like a hardening of the skin or something. It's a mental skill, but it's almost like a telekinetic shield or something like that. But I'm kind of working on that kind of concept because that would be pretty interesting. But working on getting the rest of my body energized. I guess we'll just work from there. But honestly, I'm getting impatient. Even though haven't really been at this whole body, you know, goal for a long time. I'm an impatient guy, and normally I'll drop something if I don't get like big results. That's something I have to personally work on, but we're doing it. But I'm wondering if I can somehow do something with all the energy in my dantian, because like that's I heard of another system. That's not it's not chakra. It's something else. That they circulate. I think it's qigong. Yeah, whatever. I could probably do a lot of stuff with that energy. Just because it's just sort of sitting there. I'm not really doing anything with it besides saying, yeah, okay, I got this humming. I practice every once in a while. I practice on making my body hum. And honestly, I think it's just my theory of the humming is, of course, it's energy. Any sensation you feel with meditation is energy, but it's a lot of it, and it's a result of concentration um, on feeling magnetism and cultivating magnetism. So I honestly think it's magnetism and chi, whatever or however you want to think about it. Um, I don't know. I did have a lucid dream though, uh, about a week ago, I think. I wish I could master lucid dreaming, but I think that's from what I've heard about it. It's basically a lot of energy going in between the third eye and the crown chakra. So it's like I had to work on those a lot more in order to get those happening more often. And of course, the reality checks would work too, and thinking about having a dream journal. I haven't gotten into any of those. I did try the reality checks, but one funny thing about me is that so I tried the phone alarm technique where you set your phone, to a lot of alarms all throughout the day, and eventually you'll program your subconscious mind to do an automatic reality check. It usually takes about a week if you do it, maybe an hour, and like on the hour, set an alarm. Well, I Did it set an alarm every frigging 5 minutes for 12 hours throughout the day. You could imagine that it didn't last very long. I have this. I mean, I don't know. It might be just a result of my personality, but it's like if I set my mind on something, I will go into it with everything, and I mean everything I've got. And if it doesn't give me results, I'll just quit due to burnout and disappointment or something like that. So I guess I was a little too vigorous with my lucid dreaming, practices because I enjoy lucid dreaming. Like I never, ever want to come back to the physical world when I do lucid dream rarely. But that's another video, I guess. So meditation, working on vibrations in the whole body. It's not the vibrational state. It's just working on building up the energy in the body, more like so the body can like channel more energy, and then it's almost like a foundation. I'm thinking like it's almost like building the foundation for more energy, more natural energy flowing in the body. Because I have a feeling once I install the energy in the whole body, it's gonna be like permanently installed, and there's just gonna be no stopping. And I can like install telekinesis, aerokinesis, or whatever as much as I want because I already have that excess energy just flowing through me already. So it's like I wanna make I wanna set the foundation for that energy because most people just focus on telekinesis and they do get some results. But what bothers me about telekinesis is that it's almost always, except in very rare cases where people practice for like a decade or more, really, really weak. Like, weak to the point that it can be debunked as air pressure or, temperature difference. And I kind of hate that. Because, telekinesis is freaking real, okay? I'm sorry. Like, I mean, telekinesis is real, and for it to be debunked by freaking scientists and news outlets is like really really annoying because there are like really really telekinetically strong people out there who are like hiding out somewhere or whatever, and they don't want to show their power on live stuff because I don't know. But that's another video for another day, and I'm solo, and I'm gonna try to keep you more updated, I guess, because I don't know how to edit anything yet, and I gotta find a fellow YouTuber. Anyway, see ya. I'll keep meditating.